Welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be going over how to make Cowboy cheesy casserole. I know, weird name, I didn't make it up. But we're going to start with 2 pounds of ground beef. And oh, I forgot to mention that it's going to be in a crock pot. It takes about 8 hours or so if you do it on low. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get that ground beef in there, and we're going to mash it all up. Now, while the meat is browning, we're going to add our seasonings. We're going to start with a little bit of pepper, and then we're going to go with some garlic powder. Can't make anything without garlic. That's just my opinion. Onion powder. Oh, God, I love the smell of that stuff. And last but not least, we're going to go in with some sea salt, and then we're going to mix that up real good into our ground beef. And don't worry, I will drain the ground beef. I will not leave all that grease and fat in there. While we are waiting for the meat to brown, we're going to take 2 pounds of potatoes. We are going to peel them, wash them, and then dice them up to very thin slices. And here we are, drained brown ground beef. Yummy. Let's get putting it into the crock pot. We're going to start with our ground beef. See, hardly any grease, maybe just a little bit. And then we're going to go in with our sliced potatoes. Now, I'm going to be honest, I think I might have done just a little bit more than 2 pounds, but give or take, it'll last a little bit longer now. All right, now that the potatoes are done, we are going to go ahead and put in 1 can of diced tomatoes, and don't drain it. Then we're going to put in some red light kidney beans. Please drain those. A can of drained corn, and then we are going to go ahead and put in 2 cream of mushrooms in there. It was kind of hard for me to get the second one out, but we managed. Alright, and as you can see, we were starting to run out of a little bit of room, so I went ahead and started to try to stir it up a little bit before I added anything else. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and add some Italian seasoning, and we're going to mix that up a little bit more, and then you're going to want to add about a medium-sized onion to top it all off. Oh, and don't forget your salt and pepper. I forgot to record that. Alright, after being on high for 8 hours, this is what we got. And now we're going to add a bunch of shredded cheddar. The cheesier, the better, to be honest. You add all that cheese, you're just going to slap that lid right back on and maybe let it cook for another 15 to 20 minutes to get that cheese nice and melted. And here we are, 20-30 minutes later, and we have our cheesy Cowboy casserole, slow cooked in a pot. Look at that cheese pull. I just had to show you guys inside of the bowl and taking it out of the crock pot. It was so delicious, and you know, you could probably top it off with a little bit of sour cream. Hope you enjoy.